Jump, buddy. Jump. Whoa. Oh, right on the chicken. Look at this thing. Good morning. We've got a special treat for the goats this morning. We finally got the Christmas tree. We didn't finally get it out. It's been out for like a week. I tossed it outside Tuesday for the goats and kind of forgot about it. So today we're gonna go ahead and treat the goats. A little Christmas tree. Morning, goats. Well, you know, you guys hungry? You want some of this grub? Here comes your 7th goat. This guy just basically lives with the goats now. Oh man, kick off the power here. At least the wind is finally done. Thank gosh. There you go. You guys liking that? Here, let's drag it into your little home. Oh, there you go. There you go. They are loving this tree. Man, you guys are just eating it up. The winds were so high yesterday that yesterday morning when I came out, this whole thing was actually flipped backwards. I think it caught the lid, flipped that up, and then just went with it. Luckily, there was no goats trapped on the underside of it. Or the chicken, I suppose. They still had access to the hay. It was just laying in an awkward spot. They don't even care. They got their little Christmas tree. They are happy. Oh, they got, yeah, we got a little open water right here, but there is a lot of ice. Oh, dang. The wind has just been howling and the temps have been so cold. Now this open water like this just freezes over. The 55-gallon drum that I have in the chicken coop, or the chicken run, I think it does well because it's just a big tower and it's pretty much all encased in plastic. And I think the sun just helps keep the outside also heating while the heater is going from the inside out. I'm trying not to get my foot completely soaked. There we go. I think that might be good enough for now. Oh man, I dropped twine. Big no-no. One, because the goats will try to eat this, and I don't know what would happen if they got this thing pulled into their system. Two, they get their heads wrapped around it, wrapped around something else. It could be a bad situation. You guys are something else. All right, jump, buddy, jump. Whoa, oh, right on the chicken. I didn't see you there, chicken, sorry. Hey, get down. Jeez, you piggies. Move your head. There we go. I honestly think the chicken has been eating the goat grain because it comes running over here, looks forward to it. Yeah, that's over here already. See, the rest of our feathered friends are out and about this morning. I mean, I think it's like 14 degrees. Almost no wind. I think we have another wind advisory for today, but just not here quite yet. looks like we have a piece of trash, maybe like a plastic bag that flew over there into the field, into the trees. Might want to go snag that here in a second. You guys come running. I actually left your food bag inside the house, so I have no treats for you guys. Let's check this out. Oh yeah, 0 ice. A little frosty around the top edge, but the water's getting pretty low. But I'll give it another day before I top her off. Hey chickens. Last couple of days, with all this wind, I have not had to do any major fence adjustments. Everything seemed to stay pretty stable. What's up, chicken? Oh yeah, I get a little bit. It's getting a little low, but I think we'll make it work. I like to move this thing about every day just to change up the location, change up the scratching. Hey, chickens. What you got? Oh, a couple eggs back there. A couple eggs back there. Oh, and they got frozen. It looks like they cracked. This one already burst open. Dang it. See what's on the back side here. Which they must have laid the eggs late, or I don't know, something, because their little bar is up. Now it is down, so now they can actually get into the nesting boxes. Yeah, so there's nothing in here, which I figured there wouldn't be. Yeah, so 3 eggs. I'm not really sure. I mean, this one obviously froze and popped, and the chickens must have got to it. This one, you can see it's froze and popped open. This one froze and popped open too. And I really don't know if they're good after that. If I took them inside, they thawed, if they would be any good. I don't take the chance. What I used to do was toss these bad eggs into the garden in the off season. When spring came around, then the shells are already broken up, the inside's already gone, and it's kind of like inside of the garden. And for some reason, I just always thought that maybe that was some good extra nutrients to add to the garden. Everyone always talks about adding a whole egg or a cracked whole egg into the hole underneath like a tomato plant. So figured, it can't hurt. But the chickens are now in the garden doing their thing. I don't want to toss this in there now because I don't want them to peck more at it. I don't want them to get used to eating and taking care of their eggs, because then they'll just destroy all of them. And I will no longer have eggs to enjoy. So typically, depending on what I'm doing next is what I do with the eggs. These ones, I'm just gonna chuck into the brush. Some other animal probably eat them, but I'm far enough away from the chicken coop and the rest of the property to not pull any unwanted animals in. But we're gonna head up down this way because this is where I saw that plastic bag. So we've officially crossed into my neighbor's property. But we have a good enough relationship that he wouldn't mind me coming down here to pick up a piece of trash that's on his own property. It's not hunting season, so he's not gonna be out here in a stand and I'm gonna blow his cover or anything. 2, we're in the middle of winter. Nothing's really going on. So, oh, there it is right there. That's what I saw. You can see it all the way from the house, which is all the way back that way. This is actually a creek line that runs down on the bottom side of this entire hill here. Oh, you can actually see the creek right behind the bag. Flag going on, and I can see already there's some heavy beaver action that must be going on, because that creek, oh, this thing is like floating over the top of this thing. I don't know if I can get to it. There we go. But the creek is wider than I've ever seen it, frozen, and I can see some logs down there. Looks like the beaver's been going to town on it. I wonder if there's a beaver dam down that way. We might go check it out. So what it actually looks like is it's a combination. We got beaver damage, but we have high power lines that run right over here, and the city or the county or whoever controls that will come in here and they'll use like giant flail mowers and just disintegrate all the brush underneath it. And they keep a very wide, clear path open underneath all these things. So they came in here and they pushed down and just annihilated a lot of stuff. And then that gave the beavers a little bit more wood to play with. But like this one, it took all the bark off. The beavers cleared all that bark right off that thing. Since I'm down here, I'm just gonna walk the creek line back and see if there's maybe a beaver dam up and over here that they actually had created that maybe causes buildup in the water. Oh yeah, look right there. They've got, there's their little door, grass covered from a tree that has fallen. Wow, it's like a full-blown fort inside there. I think the kids would love that if I found a hole. Oh, there's some beaver damage. They are just chomping away. That's all, like, I don't know if you can call that sawdust. Oh, look at that. There's a big one up there. Look at that one actually tipped over. So the creek kind of gets pinched right here. I have a bunch of trees and brush down over there. So if I want to keep going, I think I have to cross the creek and I can access the rest over there. I can see through the clear spots. This looks to be 3 inches thick-ish. So I think I'm fine. But the way the weather's been around here, I mean, a week ago, this was flowing. Oh, yep, we're fine. Okay. Oh yeah, there's some beaver damage. They got one down up there. And now, unfortunately, as you can see, this tree is down and the rest of it's covered that way too. So this is the side I need to be on anyway to get completely out of here. So we'll make it over. Just found a big old work in progress. Look at this thing. Oh, and I hear the water flowing. Here's the dam. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh yeah, there. You can actually see it flowing. I mean, that dam is probably causing the water on that side of the creek to be, it's about 3, almost 4 feet higher than the rest of it. So that's a pretty good amount of water on that side. But look at, this is crazy how big of chunks this thing just took out of here. Well, that was a fun little change of excitement for the morning instead of the usual chores. But yeah, Beaver Dam, I don't know. We'll see how that turns out this spring when everything starts to melt off. If it snows a little bit more, might have some flooding, might have some damage. Might have to take care of a little Beaver Dam problems, but all are good for today. Hope you enjoyed it. See you all next time. Later.